Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for The Acolyte Episode 4 Day. This show, I will say, this one was not my favorite episode, especially because there's so much good TV out there. Like, we just got House of the Dragon back, and going into this one, I was like, starting to see a few cracks in the foundation there. The pacing was just, yeah, I don't know. It felt like an incomplete episode and leaves us with like the world's most horrible cliffhanger because I'm just like, you can't just leave it here. I don't know. Hopefully, I know they were trying to go for excitement there, but it just felt a little bit flat on that because, yeah, it feels like they're doing a lot of telling us and not showing us in this episode, which is not what I enjoy. Like, I just want to see it happen, right? All right, let's talk about the cast. So we have Amanda Stenberg as both May and Osha, Lee Young Ye as Master Soul. We also have Charlie Barnett as Yord, who comes back. Daphne Keene as Jackie, who also is back this episode. Manny Jacinto as Quimera, and maybe someone else? Question mark. We don't see Carrie Ann Moss this episode, but we do see. Actually, no, that's everybody. That's everybody that's pretty much in this episode. We see other characters too, but all right, let's get into it. I don't think this is going to be a very long. This was only 34 minutes long, and that includes like the credits and all that. So, yeah, this was a quick one, and I don't know that they used that time very wisely. So let's talk about it. We see Osha observing some Jedi training for Padawans, and we see that this is where Jackie was. Osha came to say goodbye. She's ready to leave. She's ready to go, move forward with her life, even though she knows her sister is alive. She's kind of done with that business. At least that's what she thinks for now. Also, we see May arriving with Quimir on Kalnaka's planet. Just they're gonna go look for him and complete, try to complete the test that the master has uh, given. We also checking in with the Jedi as they discuss May the situation and the hidden master, and I think something that's very interesting that every time we revisit the Jedi, they continue to be more of a bureaucracy, especially in this time where they're thriving. They don't want to show weaknesses in their foundation, and they choose to hide this problem from the Republic and from the Council. Like they want to deal with it kind of like internally, but that's what bad corporations do when they don't disclose things that are happening and they're going wrong, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's not a good trait of the Jedi. It doesn't feel like that's how the Jedi should behave. Now, obviously, this is hundreds of years ago, so things are very different. One thing I do like is, and we'll talk about this in a second. It's their outfits. So we see that Master Holden was going to be sent to retrieve Kalnaka, but Master Soul steps in. Of course, he has to step in. He has a bit of a plan. He's going to ask Osha for help because he thinks that Osha is the key to getting May to come with them. So we'll see how that plays out for them. I don't know if it's the best of ideas to kind of put Osha in danger like that. So as the Jedi arrive, they find to find Kalnaka. They venture into the forest, which kind of turns into a little bit of horror vibes. So that was really cool. We do meet this nice little character named Basil. It's like a little rodent. They call him a tracker. Pip like squirts some liquid on him. Like how much liquid do these little droids have? And while they're on the ship on the way there, I thought that was really interesting. We do continue to see how Yord is kind of a little bit of a weirdo, even for a Jedi. Like he said, he's always taken some of these more different routes. We saw him earlier, steaming his robe, like so. He's kind of a quirky dude. Um, One thing that I like is as they arrive on this planet, all the Jedi they're dressed the same. Like they are kind of wearing like in the past we've seen Jedi wear very similar outfits, but in this one, like they're all wearing the same composition. Like all the masters show up in the same outfits. It definitely feels a little bit more militaristic, more of an organized feel. Definitely kind of like space cops as opposed to what we've seen in the future, where they're more like warriors for so this Jedi organization, even 100 years prior, is very different. Um, so yeah, May escapes from Quimir. and runs into Basil, and they have like this little like moment where they both scream. Uh, May continues to go into um, to find Kanaka, and she actually finds him dead with a lightsaber burn on it, which is kind of a shame. Like I wanted to see more of Kanaka, like a Jedi Wookiee. Like I think it's something we've all wanted to see, and I feel like hopefully they don't take that fully away. Maybe, like I said, I think there's still gonna be another flashback. But yeah, the Jedi find them. They think that May is responsible for everything until the Master shows up, very eerie, very like tenebrous, like just comes in floating from behind Osha. Nobody, Soul kind of detects him, but nobody really puts it like until it's kind of too late. He does the light move, the Kylo move, where like he lights up the lightsaber, and it looks like he's gonna go through Osha, but he actually just whiffs her aside very easily, like almost as it's just a fly. So that kind of shows you the power. And then as the Jedi all charge in, which is one of the scenes you've seen on the trailer, which they light up their sabers and they're running at the Master. He just whiffs them all away, and this big explosion, and that's kind of where the episode ends, which is very unfortunate because I wish we had seen a little bit more of that confrontation before we went away. Maybe leave everything with the Master still having an upper hand, but we get a little bit of fighting. So yeah, kind of a shame that ended there and they didn't give us a little bit more of that. I like the design of the Master, like this whole the helmet with like almost a human like smile, but it's all kind of twisted and distorted. There's some theories out there that Quimir, Manny Jacinto's character, is actually the Master, and he's been playing, which I think it would make sense. I mean, it's definitely a thing they could do, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out because when Osha stands next to the Master, there's not a lot of height difference, and Osha's, you know, compared to all the other Jedi, like very short character. So, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. I don't have any other theories unless there's like another. So they're actually maybe triplets instead of twins, and it was like I don't know, like a forgotten twin. But that'd be too out of nowhere, I think. So, yeah, this episode, like I said, not my favorite. Really disappointed with the pacing and where they leave us off. And just I need them to just show me the stuff. I can infer a lot of things. I don't need you to just tell me everything to my face. There's still some fun moments. I really like Basil, really cool character. I like when they introduce these little weird characters. So yeah, but let me know, what did you think of this episode of The Acolyte? What are your theories as to who the Master is, and why are the Jedi so obtuse when it comes to just being straightforward? All right. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.